Hey, what's going on, guys? Midnight Club Gamer here, and this is some more Battlefield Bad Company 2. So today, we're going to be doing some defending on Valparaiso, and I'm going to be using the Gold Sniper Magnum with the regular scope. And the reason I'm going to be using the regular scope is to kind of broaden my range of the weapons I use. So I'm used to using sniper rifles with the 4x, and maybe even a dot scope sometimes, just for fun. And the reason you want to kind of broaden your range of the weapons you use is you get so used to with one weapon, you kind of adapt to the playstyle with that weapon. For example, if you're a medic, you're able to get out in the action more just because you have a more higher power weapon and more bullets to use up. But when you're using a sniper rifle, for example, you only have one shot to kill, and then after that you have to reload. So you have to change your playstyle based on what weapons you're using. With a sniper, you want to be more careful of where you're going. You don't really want to run into a large group of people because it's hard to pick them all off at one time with the sniper here. As you see there, I missed a no-scope in the... I knifed that dude in the face, but thanks to Battlefield, the knife is still not up to par. So, you know, you have to adapt with every weapon you use, and if you use the same kit over and over and over again every single round, you're not going to be the most high all-around skilled player there is. If you want to be a really skilled player that's overall just really good at the game, you want to really switch up your kits a lot and basically use every single weapon with different layouts and stuff like that all the time. It just gives you more feeling for the game, and it gives you a more broadened overall, I guess, feeling for the strategy of the games that you play. So when I'm using a sniper rifle, I still like to get into the action. I'm always a person that I like to get into the action and do what I can because I really don't trust my blueberries enough to let them cover one part of the map. So when an MCOM does get armed, like across the way, let's say, I will try to go over there and see what I can do because I know the blueberries, they aren't really that reliable, so I like doing that. And here I sniped somebody I think I sniped the pilot out of the chopper, and basically on the first set of MCOMs, the three things that are going to affect you the most, that's a big deciding point of whether you're going to win the game or lose it, is the tank, the helicopter, and if the helicopter has really good gunners, they can bail out on top of the MCOMs, they can arm it really quickly, you won't see them, or they can just fly around, have a really nice pilot, and just constantly gun you down the whole time, which is really annoying, but it is really effective. And when you're paying attention to the chopper the whole time, it allows the other teammates to come in and slowly move up on you, and you don't really notice until it's too late and they take you out. That's a pretty good strategy as well. It takes a grand effort from the whole team for that strategy to work, but it's a really effective strategy when it does work, and it has happened to me a couple times where the teammates have done that. The only other thing you really got to watch out for is when the enemies get down on tickets, you always have somebody in every game that thinks they're really smart. They'll sit out back in the trees and just lob rockets out over onto the MCOMs, and really the only thing you can do to help that is snipe them out, but usually they're smart enough to duck behind cover once they shoot the rocket. The best thing you would have to do is just run up into the woods and just take them out with whatever gun you have. So, in my opinion, when you're using different kits and stuff, if you're a really good all-arounded overall player, you should be able to get a really high score or be on top of the leaderboards every single round, no matter what weapon you're using. So, for example, I was on heavy metal last night going pistols only with an MP12 Rex, just to increase my accuracy skill and when I shoot my bullets, when I time my bullets, and it really helps. I recommend doing that. I might put a video up, but I was still on top of the leaderboard just using an MP12 Rex. I would see 4 tanks when they went by, but other than that, I was just using the Rex, and I went like 20 and 5 with the Rex. So, you know, those kind of things improve your skill and your overall your skill as a player, and it really sticks with you after you learn those things. They don't really leave. Like, you can stop playing the game for a while and you come back and you get the hang of the game pretty fast. So obviously some people are naturals at a lot of things, and there's some people that just get the strategy right off the start, and I think I was kind of like that. I really just didn't. I don't really like. I find the strategy really easy to me. I've been playing it for a long time, obviously, but even when I started the game, I mean, I found that the enemies were not as smart as me. Let's say. I'm not saying that I'm the best player out there, but you know, to be a good player, you kind of have to think about the strategy. You have to think about what the enemies are going to be thinking, and you have to do all that strategy thinking when you're in the game at that exact moment to really improve and get the efficiency of your combat going. So I hope you enjoyed that commentary. That was a little tiny game there. I think I went 23-5, which is not bad for defending with the gold magnum. Obviously, using a regular scope is harder than using it 4 times, and hopefully take some of those skills to the battlefield. I'd recommend using the Rex only on some rounds. It makes you think differently when you're using an underpowered weapon, and I think I'll get a commentary up for that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Go check out my Twitter if you haven't already, and that'll be for me, guys. It's been Midnight Club Gamer, and I'll see you guys another time. See you later.